Greetings, lovely citizens from beautiful Area 18. We are in starcitizen 4.3.1 PTU. In this patch we have some improvements for ballistic weapons. So let's go to Astro Armada, let's buy a nice fighter, and then we buy bunch of guns for this fighter, and we try to check out if actually ballistic weapons are good enough to use it, at least in PvE. Let's buy Origin 350R. This ship have 3 size 3 guns. This ship will be perfect for today's test because I will return to the Area 18 back and forth after each fight. So I really need very fast ship, and on top of this we have nice 3 size 3 hard points, so I don't need to buy too much weapons and too expensive weapons. Let's look at the vehicle weapons. Shredders, size 3 repeaters. Let's buy 3 of these weapons. And there is nothing more interesting in Dampers Depot. So instead, let's go to the center mass. I need to buy a couple of things. We will see each other in the moment. Let's see. Let's select guns. I really like to use Omniskys, so I buy 3 of these. It will be perfect because I can compare it to Shredders. This is a very similar projectile speed. Let's check out as well this Tarantula GT Mark III cannons, Mantis GT gatlings, size 3. This will be probably first ballistic loadout I will check out today. And I definitely need to buy additional Panther repeater because I have only 2. Lovely, that's probably enough. Let's select 350R. Systems, I definitely want to unequip one of the coolers. And let's see at the weapons. In stock, we have 2 Panthers and 1 M5A cannons. Very crappy loadout. So let's change this M5A cannon for Panther repeater. And first, let's try to shoot at something using good old Panther repeaters. And then we check out gatling guns. I don't really like Origin ships, but this is looking pretty cool. What's really was changed if we're talking about ballistic guns? Not really guns itself, but rather ability to suppress ballistic damage. Almost all ships was nerfed if we're talking about ballistic damage reduction. Maybe this time ballistics will be good enough to enjoy gameplay. Maybe it will be still not enough, because you know we need to rearm. But okay, let's start with Panthers.
Need help.
This is only a cutter. This is PTU. I don't have more challenging missions for now. But cutter is really tough, as we see. Not so easy to destroy using Panthers. Okay, 2 more waves. I think this mission will be good enough to test these guns. I definitely don't have an overpowered ship. Maneuverability is not the best. even worse than in Avenger Titan. firepower, as we see only 3 size 3 guns. Okay, Pisces dead. I know I am using gimbals and I try to use gimbals in every weapon. And here we have Prospector. Maybe in case of Prospector I will use not gimbaled setup. This is a racing ship and it feels so floaty. Better to use gimbals. Yeah, definitely Avenger flies better. If you are watching my current Zero to Hero series, I am using Avenger Titan. And I am grinding a lot of money using this starter ship. Panthers, as always, very accurate, but if you are using attritions, fighting with bigger ships using these 3 small guns, feels a little bit painful.
Taking fire.
Just die already. Alright, let's go and let's check out gatling guns. And here we are with first full ballistic loadout. I have here 3 times Mantis GT size 3 gatlings. These weapons have very low alpha damage, very high fire rate, and pretty high projectile speed, but this is not comparable to the Panthers, because Panthers have 1.8 thousand meters per second of projectile speed, and these gatlings have 1.6. I am expecting a little bit lower accuracy, so maybe I need to be a little bit closer to the target. I'm using gimbals because I don't want to waste ammunition. And yeah, let's go. This is the same contract. So first we need to destroy cutter.
Taking damage.
Accuracy is pretty nice. And yeah, that was very quick work. To be honest, I don't think Panthers could destroy this cutter faster. Yes, that was very, very fast work. But I lost over 500 rounds in each of my guns. This is a problem. Now let's check out Pisces. Pisces is dead. Now I am waiting for Prospector. 1.2 thousand rounds. I hope it will be more than enough to destroy this ship. Come on, come on. I don't have too much rounds. and of ammunition. So I probably need to abandon this mission. I was not able even to destroy 3 targets using these gatling guns. Highly not recommend. Don't run Mantises. Okay, missiles are also buffed in this particular patch, so go to PTU, try it. They don't deal more damage, but area of effect of explosion is a little bit bigger, so maybe it will help. And now here we have full Tarantula setup. I decided to check out Tarantulas first because this is the same projectile speed as Mantis, 1.6 thousand meters per second. Definitely slower fire rate, but much bigger alpha damage. And only 500 rounds in each of the cannons. But let's check out. Maybe I will be able to destroy all the ships this time. Okay, cutter. Cutter down. I lost about 80 rounds, which is much better than before.
Getting chewed up here.
Pisces down. About half of the rounds, about 40 rounds from each of the cannons. So I still have a lot of rounds. Come on, come on. Yes! And I still have 200 rounds. And I had only 500 in each. So if we're talking about Tarantulas, they are much better than Mantis GT Gatlings. Can I recommend these guns? Probably still not. Unfortunately, in my opinion, amount of rounds in each of the guns is definitely too low. Good old Omnisky's cannons. Very underestimated weapons. But in my opinion, especially in PvE and especially if you are fighting with little bit smaller and faster targets, these weapons are great. Only 25 rounds in each, but of course this is laser cannons, so they will regenerate. Okay, where is this cutter? Cutter is shooting missiles at me. Cannons are also very accurate because they have low spread. Oh, much faster than before. Definitely much faster kill. Now let's wait for Pisces. And that's all. Dead. Just like this. Now Prospector. Shields down. I need to wait a little bit and return to work. Much faster kill. What I can say about Omniskys? If we compare Omniskys to previous weapons, they are superior. Very fast kills, much higher alpha damage. 1.4 thousand of projectile speed, so not very lower than for example Tarantulas or Mantis GTs. So let's return and let's check out Shredders. Shredders are my only hope right now. If these guns will be comparable to the Omniskys, I could tell that some of the ballistic weapons are worth at least trying. Shredders. These guns are looking pretty nice. I really like it. But hey, let's check out how it will perform. We have 1167 rounds in each of the repeaters, 1.2 thousand meters per second of projectile speed, a decent alpha damage. Let's see. And cutter is here. Oh, it looking cool. And overheat. Very fast recovery from overheating. Dead about 200 rounds. Not bad. So I think Pisces needs about 100 rounds to be destroyed. Yeah, about 50 rounds. Okay, I have almost 1000 rounds in each of the guns. Now I am waiting for Prospector. And here he is. Okay, target destroyed. I used about 350 rounds from each of the repeaters. Time to kill is definitely higher than in case of Omniskys, but at least using these repeaters I could take another mission and probably complete it. So that was only very easy PvE contracts. But still, that was organic test. Lot of players are doing PvE contracts. I don't want to check out other ballistic guns, maybe in the next episode if you really want it. I will buy a little bit bigger ship. Maybe I will check out size 5 weapons. So please tell me in the comment if you want this type of test. And now we are returning to Area 18. And here we are again in Area 18. And what I can tell you about ballistic guns. Mantis is trash. Have definitely too low alpha damage. Maybe DPS is higher than in case of Tarantula, but still time to kill is lower, surprisingly, maybe because of higher alpha damage, and I was not able even to complete the standard combat gauntlet scenario 1 using these guns. Totally trash, don't use it, throw it away. If you have Mantis or any other gatling of this type, just get rid of this gun. Cannons are much better, little bit more accurate. I was able to complete one mission, but it's definitely not enough to grind missions again and again. You need to restock your ammo every time you complete contract. If we're talking about shredder repeaters, this is not even decent gun. Of course, I was able to complete one mission. I could even do another one and complete it, but that's all. Time to kill isn't pretty higher than in case of Tarantula cannons, and on top of this, projectile speed is only 1.2 thousand meters per second. So no, I can't recommend ballistic guns for now. They are much weaker than lasers. Ballistics will be usable if amount of ammunition will be at least tripled, not doubled, tripled, or at least we need to have meaningful reason to mix and match lasers and ballistic weapons. Please tell me in the comment what do you think about this. Please check out pinned comment if you want to help this channel to be better and better. Subscribe, leave a like, and as always, thanks for watching, have a great day, and bye bye.